Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Interstate Battery's Southern Indiana High School football starts now.
And welcome to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana High School football, where tonight we have live from Dutch Rees Field in Charlestown, Indiana, the Providence Pioneers coming in to take on the Pirates of Charlestown, and the Pioneers at 4-0, the Pirates at 2-2 for this home contest tonight, and we have an absolutely beautiful night for football. And looking forward to what we hope is a fantastic game tonight. Well, I am Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me is Coach Jim Kazmarek. And just to introduce ourselves, and Coach, we should have a good one tonight. Now, I will say you missed a humdinger last week between Floyd Central and Seymour. Tonight we've got two dynamic offenses again, and what can we expect?
Well, again, I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely, glad to have you back.
And I was sorry I did miss that shootout last week. Really, I think you have two distinctly different styles of play. In history, tells me that Charlestown is a blue-collar, bring-your-lunch-bucket, hard-nosed, smash-you, ground control kind of team. And while Providence has a great deal of skilled people with a lot of finesse and a lot of speed. So basically two different styles. Now, Coach McDonald would say, no, we're physical. We can become a real physical team. And we've seen that because some of the running backs like to just hit people. So this should be one of our better games on our schedule this year.
All right. Well, folks, we're going to step away, and when we come back, Coach Kazmarek had the chance to talk to Coach Dan McDonald head coach of the Providence Pioneers. So you will hear from him when we return, and then we, of course, are going to have all of the live football coverage for you tonight as the Pioneers come in to take on the Pirates here at Charlestown High School. Stay tuned for all the live action tonight on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You never know who you're going to run into at a Skyline. I moved to Cincinnati, and I was playing in bands. I met Michael, and we've been playing and writing music ever since. We live 300 feet from a Skyline, and we go there constantly.
And I'm sure there have been multiple times where we've gone before a show and then after the show. Any time for us is Skyline time.
It has a feeling kind of like those mom and pop diners, also like a deep charm for me. It's just good hangs there at Skyline.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
I'm with Coach Dan McDonald of the Providence Pioneers. The coach is now entering his 4th year, 22-15, 4-0 on the year. Coach, you haven't been really tested yet. Is that a concern of yours?
I think that may be a little bit of a misconception. Holy Cross was a good test for us. They were a physical, well-coached team, and we had a couple balls bounce our way. So Holy Cross was a good test for us, and we passed that test. But our big mantra has been just keep getting better every week.
Well, you know, I've looked at some stats. You're number 3 in the state in single lane, state of Indiana. You're actually in the top 15 in all the metro Louisville area. You know, it's not southern Indiana. That's the whole metro area. I don't know how many schools that is, but it's a lot. How do you keep your players focused on the tasks at hand or keep them grounded?
We've never even really had that discussion over rankings or media polls or anything of that nature. It's just a matter of every day going out practicing, keeping up the intensity in practice, getting better every day, and then Friday just kind of coming out and having fun and making sure we execute.
And last question, Coach, then I'll make a comment. After 4 games, What pleases you the most? What concerns you the most?
The play of our senior class has really pleased me. You know, with a guy like Carter Landon, for example, he's been in the system now for 4 years. I can trust him to get everybody lined up correctly to make sure we're executing the offense. Brian Wall on defense, been a starter for 4 years. You know, we trust him that when we install things on Monday and Tuesday, that those guys will help us fine tune them and kind of be coaches on the field. And then I knew our senior class was going to produce. I'm really pleased with the production of our junior class as well.
Any concerns?
You mentioned it earlier. We just want to make sure our guys don't get complacent and they stay hungry and understand that, these games matter. We want to win them, obviously. But come week 10, 11 through 15, we want to make sure we're playing our best football.
Coach, you made a comment earlier when your kids were walking on the field, and you said you have the best job in Southern Indiana. Do you think maybe the best job in all this metro area?
I believe so. I mean, without a doubt. And that's not a knock against other schools. It's not a knock against other coaches. It's just a place like Providence. It's a small community. It's a very supportive community. And, you know, the parent support that we have as a program, the community support that we have as a program, and our administration wants us to do well and is going to put things into place such as our weight room and some other things that they've done for us to make sure that we're successful.
Well, I mentioned this to you when your kids were walking in and you asked them if they knew where to go, and their answer was, yes, sir. That was impressive.
Those are the kind of kids I coach. I mean, they come from great families. They've been taught how to behave, how to act, how to interact, and it's a blessing to be here.
Coach, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd's Knobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice. With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Back at Dutch Rees Field, Charlestown High School in Charlestown, Indiana, for the Charlestown Pirates hosting the Providence Pioneers tonight. And totally my fault. I missed the game day weather. It was so nice. I can't believe I missed it. A look at tonight's weather forecast presented by Mark Stevens with American Family Insurance, located in Jeffersonville. Contact Mark at 812-283-8600 for your insurance needs. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Well, folks, if you could come up with I thought last Friday night was a beautiful night for football. This is better only because there's less clouds, like there are none.
No clouds. What a beautiful day. The perfectly green field, the perfectly blue sky. One team is wearing blue and black.
Blue and black.
But they're really blue and white. And the other team is blue and white, wearing all white tonight. But it's all perfect. It's a perfect mesh.
That's right. We should have a really good game for you tonight, folks. We're sure hopeful of that. We promised that last week and managed to produce it, so we'll be hopeful to do that this week. Well, it's time now for tonight's Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. So for those keys, we're going to turn it back over to Coach Kaz. We're going to go with the home Charlestown Pirates first.
Well, first of all, Charlestown's averaging almost 33 points a game. But, and this is different than most Charlestown teams, they're giving up 25 points a game. In both of their losses, the opponent scored 34 points against them. That's really not indicative of a normal Charlestown football team. So one of the keys to the game is they're going to have to step up defensively. Whatever it's going to take, whatever it's causing them to give up 34 points a game, they're going to have to step that up a little bit. But here's how they can do that. And this to me is the big key of the game. They get a solid ground game and do a pound and ground and keep Providence's skilled players and their quarterback and Coach McDonald's nifty offensive plays, keep them on the sideline.
Yeah.
And if you can just eat up the clock and get first downs and don't make any mistakes and keep all those skill plays and all that speed. Actually, it's on the field, but it's playing defense.
Right.
You've got a better chance to win. So a solid ground game, ground and pound. I know Coach, at the beginning of the season, Coach Hawkins' big concern was replacing several graduated offensive and defensive linemen. I don't know how pleased he is with the line play right now, but scoring all those points, they've got to be getting some really good line play. They need to recognize Providence's formations and the tendencies of the plays they run off of those formations. Now, we've seen them, is this our third or our fourth time? Third time.
This would be, third
So
time.
I feel like I'm scouting them now.
Yep.
So I'm watching formations and thinking what plays they're going to run out of those formations.
And I want you to call them out because that's fun for us.
That's right. You know what, though? I can be wrong up here and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's right.
Stay ahead of the change. No turnovers, no bad defensive alignment mistakes. And here's the other thing. We saw this in the Holy Cross game. Their defensive ends, their outside linebackers, and their cornerbacks have to do an outstanding job of setting the edge, containing, and forcing that speed from those skill players back into the middle of the field. If Providence can get the edge like they did against Holy Cross, it'll be a long night for Charlestown.
All right, well, let's turn it to the away team, which is the Providence Pioneers. And coming in tonight, the Providence Pioneers. So, Coach Kaz, what do we think keys are for them?
Well, and when I looked at their stats, I was surprised, but then I realized their stats are really skewed because all four of their games have been running clock games.
Yeah.
So their players' stats are pretty good, but not really what they could be. Now, I'm not sure Coach Mack would even left the starters in on most of those games. But yet, with that running clock, the stats get skewed a little bit, especially defensively. So they need to contain Clay McClellan, but we noticed warming up that actually Clay McClellan was not warming up as the starting quarterback, so we really don't know exactly what's going on there.
Yep.
But if he is playing, he's got strong legs and he's got a strong arm. And, I always said, I don't know if he's a runner who can throw a real nice pass or is he a passer who likes to run the ball. And because he does both things well.
Right.
He's got almost 900 yards of offense, and it's pretty much divided between 400 or so on running and 400 and so on passing. He's a good player. don't get physical with Providence, but Providence shouldn't let the physicality of the Charlestown team interfere with what they're trying to do. And they're trying to spread the field, get people outside, use their speed to their advantage. Don't let any physicality that Charlestown has interfere with what your game plan is. Here's the key to me. Take Charlestown out early.
Yep.
Win the toss, get the ball, or if Charlestown defers, you get the ball. Boom, right down the field, score right away. Take Charlestown out of the game as fast as you can.
And the home crowd, too.
Yeah, and the crowd.
Yeah. All right. So I think use formations to pressure the Charlestown D. You had that one. You talked about that one.
Use your formations, right? And they do a good job of that.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go, folks. Those are the keys to the game for tonight, presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. Should also tell you this broadcast is authorized by Charlestown High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Well, we're going to step aside, hear from some more of our fantastic sponsors here on Glycod. When we come back, we'll talk just briefly again about the Charlestown Pirates, but we're coming up to starting lineup, and we're just about 10 minutes away from the kick here at Charlestown, so stay tuned for all the live coverage on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place. Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Okay.
As we return to Dutch Reese Field at Charlestown High School, ready for Providence and Charlestown in just a very few minutes. Unfortunately, Coach Kaz was unable to, should just say that Coach Hawkins was not able to meet up with Coach Kaz to give us a pregame interview. But I will throw up this graphic of his of his career numbers, and I guess Coach, just very briefly, if you want to, anything in particular that you were going to ask him or you were thinking about in that.
Yeah, first of all, his career numbers are outstanding. As long as he's been coaching, he's got some fantastic. But I was going to talk about his defense. Most people talk about the offense. He's got Ethan French at defensive end and linebacker and tight end, and he's been a 3-year starter. He's got Sean McAfee. He's really high on that young man as a linebacker. And then he's got some talented players in the defensive back, Trey Martin, Jaden Berkeley, and so he feels very confident in his linebackers and his defensive backs. So I'm sure he would have talked about those kids.
All right, you got it. Well, we're going to jump away. Going to, again, hear from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. And when we return, we'll try to get you the starting lineups leading up to the kick here at Charlestown High School on Glycod.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Providence gets to receive.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah!
1 second. I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an
Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From Glencodd, it's Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School football. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jen Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. And
Welcome back to Charlestown High School. My apologies to some of our sponsors who are on our opening reel there, but the man in the white hat said let's go. So we're going to go here, and opening kickoff, the Pirates won the toss and deferred. That was kicked off, and that was Preston Kempf for the Pioneers, who brought that ball back. Let's go ahead and show you quickly the starting lineup. First on offense for the Pioneers. As you can see, Carter Lannon, the quarterback.
See how they start out, set the tone for this right away, Todd.
And then the home defense. And we know Boomer Hester is a scratch, but we do not know who is starting there. Coach will get on that very quickly.
That is actually Caleb Denton.
Caleb Denton.
Number 24.
So Lannon, person 10, handoff, left side. Unruh, and that was Luke Kruger. My apologies, and just slipped after the short gainer there.
Okay.
Gonna make it 2nd and 8.
You know, Providence hasn't changed their lineup from the first game of the season.
They really haven't.
Yeah, it's just I like that. I don't have to change my flip chart at all.
That's Unruh. Reverse coming.
Oh, there's a
Kempf.
Oh,
and good defense. Kempf escapes and then goes down.
Yeah.
Huge sack. Going to bring out 3rd down and long.
That was a good example there of setting the edge, not getting sucked in. Their left side of the defense did a phenomenal job. But that was going to be a trick play because Kempf was going to throw it to Carter Lanham, who had handed the ball off, because Lanham was going up the sideline. Providence's defensive backs didn't bite and was covering Lanham as he was going deep. They did a really nice job of covering a pretty tricky play.
So 3rd and 26 upcoming. Lannon handoff right side, and a nice gain there.
Yeah.
And that was Kruger, Luke Kruger.
So Charlestown passes the first test. They hold Providence, and so
Providence is going to have to kick the ball away. I believe that's Charlie Scott back there.
Yep. I think Charlie Scott kicking now is 20 for 22 on extra points.
That is correct.
Fantastic.
According to Steve Bird, executive producer.
Does a good job of punting also.
And
Eli Theobald.
The return was Trent Doss there, so let's go ahead and try to give you the starting lineup for going the other way here.
Eli Theobald does a nice job covering that kick, by the way.
So the home offense. And we went ahead and listed Tyree Stoner as the quarterback. And we expect, yes, he is the man.
So we have no...
And then our away defense.
Yep. And we have no knowledge of why Clay McClellan is not playing.
Shoulder, I heard.
Oh, shoulder. Oh, sorry to hear.
Stoner looking to air it out. First play and knocked away.
Yep.
Couldn't quite connect with Cam Mitchell.
Yeah, it was Eli Theobald on the defense. That was a nice pass
there, yep.
That's Charlestown might have found something there with Tyree
Stoner.
Tyree Stoner.
So we're going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Just underway here at Charlestown High School, and it's a beautiful night for high school football. Stoner calls for it, looks right. Dropped in.
Yeah, that was a backward pass.
It was. That was Trey Martin out there in the left flat, and that one went backwards for a couple of yards.
So Trey was alert enough to know that was a backward pass and to pick it up and don't leave it laying on the turf.
That's actually going to be
third
and about 17.
Yeah. Official timeout, Todd. So both teams have come out a little different than I had expected. I thought Charlestown would just try to smash them and control the ball.
And they've tried to fling it around.
Both plays, passes, long pass, and then a little quick screen out there. So with 3rd down and 18, I would suspect they'd run a draw play or a screen pass and just get something out of there and punt and put the defense back out there.
All right, so
they ruled it
incomplete. Yes.
Ruled it incomplete.
So it's going to be
so back to 3rd and 10 now.
3rd and 10, correct. So an incomplete pass and 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Pirates. Now we said in different ways with both teams that wanted to sort of stay on schedule, and we found both behind the chains early on here.
Yep.
Stoner rolls left and throws it out. It falls harmlessly to turf, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, and they set up, that play was with trips left tight, and it was going to be some sort of sprint out pass, but defensive end over there, Griffin Tucker, did a really nice job of pressuring the quarterback. He read the play, read the formation, read the play.
And French is back to punt the ball.
Yeah, the punt return guys are looking right into the setting sun. It's going to be difficult.
That's tough.
And a nice kick, too.
Over Kemp's head.
Let it go.
And he does the wise thing and runs the other direction.
Smartly let it go. That was a nice punt by Ethan French. Very good punt.
Sure was.
I was watching him during warm-ups, and he didn't have a punt like that during warm-ups, so he's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
Yep.
That's right. Well, I was hearing it explained earlier today. It's one of those things. What you do on those weekly quizzes, well, that's just one thing, but it's how you perform on the midterm and the final. So game night's midterm and final night.
You better believe it. Off tackle. Oh, there you go.
Run right side.
Yeah.
Still going. And finally brought down is Thomas Lynch, who loves to hit people as he runs. Big gainer there. Yep. First down for Providence Pioneers. Their first of the night.
Well, that's a nice off tackle play. The tackle's blocked down, the tight end blocked down, pulling guard kicked out, and really there was nobody there. Caleb Denton, that sophomore linebacker, is in there for
Unruh in motion around the end, being chased and brought down. That was Trey Martin.
Yeah.
But it's going to be about a 6-yard gainer.
So Providence is going now back to their let's get our speed outside. Let's keep getting our speed outside. Look for them to come right.
There's the right side. That's Kruer. Makes a man miss, and another. Show you that one again. Berkeley on the tackle there.
Yeah, between Kruer and Lynch, both those Kruer's got 7 rushing touchdowns. Thomas Lynch likes to run into you. So both those running backs are good players.
Another first down for the Pioneers.
A little old school power eye.
Lynch hits the line, but just a short gain there.
Yeah, that was a little bit of old school. That was a throwback to Gene Sartini right there. A power eye formation with 2 tight ends.
And Sean McAfee With Boomer Hester out tonight, Sean McAfee, the leading tackler on this Pirate team, came up to make the hit.
Look for him to go left. There you go.
Lynch
Nice,
caught in the
nice.
backfield. Just couldn't get away, and then a whole bunch of Pirates piled on.
That's what we talk about when we talk about setting the edge and containing. That is a great example of that. And I'm going to look at that number 22.
I think it was. I believe it was Hoskins.
Yeah, Braden Hoskins, another sophomore playing defense. That was a really nice effort on his part.
Empty backfield now.
We're going to throw. It's going to be a quick
Landon.
one. There it is. Yep.
Screen. Was that Kempf?
Yeah.
It was Kempf, but he couldn't do anything with it. Brings up 4th down. It's going to be 4th and about 9.
Yeah, it's a nifty little play. It's just Carter didn't get his feet set. I mean, screen pass is a neat play. It's hard to practice, but it's a neat play, and that would have been an easy touchdown.
So Providence, with 4th down, takes a timeout, and we will take a timeout as well. Pirates actually take that timeout, and there again, we will take a timeout as well. So come on back. More coming up here on Glycott.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
We return with a 4th down in the offing for the Providence Pioneers. 4th and about 9. They can get a first down without getting into the end zone. Coach?
Well, we'll talk about the screen pass and how to develop that screen pass in a second. Let's watch this play here because it looks like you get single coverage. There it is.
In tight.
Pressure.
And the ball picked off and going the other way, Ethan French with the pick.
Very good job by Ethan French. Again, we're talking about an outside linebacker, defensive end, getting upfield to contain that play. Very un-Providence-like play, though, too.
So Ethan French with the pick and the turnover to Providence, or to the Pirates from Providence, and that makes it 1st and 10 Pirates. So Stoner out there for the second go round. He just takes it on the run around the right side, has the first down and a little more.
Yeah, the Providence's outside linebacker, Luke Kruer, who should have had containment on that, came upfield and got cracked back on by a wide receiver. That was pretty close to what I would have thought an illegal block. Referee didn't call it, so obviously it wasn't. But that's how that play got outside.
So 1st and 10 again as the ball moving for the Pirates. Stoner calls for it, throws out to the left side, and swamped under was Jaden Berkeley. Berkeley, the junior, has a touchdown on the season.
Those quick screens like that are designed to be quick. You catch it and you turn upfield and go. If you start dancing and jogging and veering, you let the entire defense come to you, and that's what happened on that play. But the Providence defense does a nice job of rallying to the ball. Catch it and turn upfield.
2nd and 8. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near. Stoner looks to throw, airs it out, has a man out there, but also double covered, and that's picked off. That's going back the other way. Down the sideline, And
Theobald.
It was Theobald with a big play. Already in action there. The ball up in the air on the replay. And so we're going back the other way. Theobald with the interception.
Don't get greedy. Move the ball. You're moving the ball. You're doing a nice job. Your quarterback's doing a good job. He throws a nice pass. Don't get greedy.
And it gives the Pioneers the ball back.
Well, we always said pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. Don't get hoggy.
Don't get hoggy?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. And Unruh uncharacteristically tripped there.
Yes.
On the reverse. Luke Kruger handing him the ball, and that brings up second down.
that play was the Silver Creek inside handoff counter play that we saw 2 weeks ago.
Sure
exactly the same play. Coach liked it, saw it. Hey, we'll use that.
Unfortunately, Unruh just couldn't keep his feet underneath him.
Oh,
ball on the turf, and Landon falls on it. That was just a bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah.
See if we've got that. Going to bring up third down and long. As we're back live. Landon directs some traffic. 3 wideouts to the left side. None to this near side. Here comes pressure. Landon has a man open out there. Caught and touchdown.
That had to be a mistake in coverage on Charlestown's part, because no way you can leave a player run straight down the field uncovered.
And that was Brian Wall. Let's see if we can show that to you.
And you ought to know where number 28 lines up all the time.
Back live in time for the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Pioneers with the touchdown and the extra point makes it 7-0. So we will take a quick break, and when we return, Pirates will get the ball back. So stay tuned for more first quarter action here on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Returnable kick as line drive kicks.
On the
very returnable.
Very returnable.
Yep.
On the ensuing kickoff there, that's Berkeley. Gets it back to the 35 following the Pioneer touchdown. So a pair of turnovers, 1 for each team. And the Pioneers end up with the ball back and have a wide open Brian Wall on the far sideline.
Yeah.
And
so
we've got our first score.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a trips look right, unbalanced, and I believe we're going to run the ball to the right. Yep. And I think Providence knew exactly what I knew on that play.
That was Ryan Shields.
Yeah.
And not going much anywhere. In fact, backed up about 4 yards.
Yeah, that was Finnegan. That was Nolan Finnegan and Zach Duran and Luke Kruger on that tackle.
So 2nd and 14. Pirates. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far. Shields back there with Stoner. Again, McClellan did not start tonight. Heard that there was a shoulder injury. Going to be a gain of a couple there.
That's why we didn't see him warming up either.
Well, he was out and dressed,
Yeah.
and so I thought maybe I think maybe he sort of did some calisthenics and said, nah, it's not going.
Well,
I think is maybe what happened.
Not only that, but I'm looking right here on the sideline, and they've taken his helmet away from him. So.
Gotcha. Well, and folks, that's one of those in the medical profession. I always hate to even say we heard the rumor floating around with shoulder, so I have no idea really. We just know that he was not able to play tonight. So 3rd and 12 for the Pirates. We've seen Stoner air the ball out a couple of times. He rolls right, looks to throw, tucks the ball. Just couldn't get away from Luke Kruer out there in the flat. Going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Griffin Tucker's not fast enough to contain him, but Kruer does a good job of coming up off of his linebacker spot.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and French will be forced to punt the ball away again.
When I was coaching, we used to call that secondary containment, that if when the linebackers are in coverage and the quarterback escapes the first line of containment from the defensive ends, that linebacker is the one who has to come up on containment.
And
so I was it's timeout. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
The Pirates took another timeout, but we'll actually keep it here. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, we're going to talk about that screen pass. The key to the screen pass, number one, it's hard to practice because you always have some player on the substitute team that wants to become an All-American.
Right.
So it's hard to practice it. But anyways, what you teach the quarterback is and I've often said I need to get the theater director to come out on practice with me because the quarterback has to be an actor, and he has to get this look of fear in his eyes so the defensive lineman will see that he looks
Sucked
scared.
in, right?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
scared. Oh, you're going to get to me. And then finally at the last minute you stop and he's dumping right over their head. And he's got to be a great actor, and that's what we always worked with our quarterback on. You have to be an actor. Go see Mr. Longest. Learn how to be an actor, because the only way a screen pass is going to work is if you suck everybody in. The way you suck them in is to let them think that you're scrambling, you're afraid, get that look of fear in your eye. Now, for some kids, that comes natural.
Right, sure. It would me, I'm certain. But that's one of the, I like that. Send them down to Mr. Longest.
Yep.
4th and 8 upcoming here for the Pirates.
Okay. We know that Ethan French is a good
yeah.
punter.
Standing at the 25.
Ooh, another boomer.
Booms it away. This one caught and is returnable. Preston Kemp finally upended.
Yeah, Charleston had good coverage, and they all stayed in their lanes. There was nice coverage in their and when Kemp broke that first wave, I thought he was going to get more, but the second wave of people caught him.
Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 at the 41.
So Pioneers back on offense again. So they scored, forced the 3 and out. Only 1 first down on the evening so far for the Pirates. Now run here inside.
Yeah.
Worked to the outside. That was Thomas Lynch again.
And again, Providence goes old school. Quarterback under center in a power I formation.
It's going to be about 2nd and 4 there.
You know, this is the 3rd time we've seen Providence play it, and I would swear every game they come in with new formations that we hadn't seen before.
That's a lot of good hard work in practice.
Yeah, that's right.
Little toss, right side. That's
nice
Kruer.
job. Nice job.
Well done there on the defense.
Ethan French, outside linebacker, does a really, really nice job.
Tackle by Ethan French.
Ethan French is another one of those players, Todd, that we've seen for 3 years as a starter for Charlestown, like McClellan, actually.
So we've got 3rd down. Long 1, short 2 here.
Going left. There we go. Oh, nope. Yep. Left.
Yes, it was left, but it was a little different left. Oh, and Unruh escapes again and gets the first down.
Well, they had him in the backfield. Cameron Mitchell, another sophomore, playing defensive back, had him actually for a loss. Unruh is a heck of a player. If you're going to tackle him, you better be holding on for dear life.
So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from the Pirate 41 around that left side again. That's Kerr. He's got the first down, tripped up. And I didn't see, I think that might have been Bonner out there that tripped him up. But another first down for the, no, it was Phillips on the.
Yeah.
But another Pioneer first down. That's their 4th. And we've got another timeout on the field.
I think
that's all 3 for the Pirates.
I would think so, yeah.
Actually going to go ahead and step away, take a quick break. We'll be back for more here on Glycod.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
We return to Charlestown High School as we've got a 1st and 10 upcoming here for the Pioneers. Hand off, Kruer, left side, and he's going to get another first down. Finally ridden back, but I think the initial push was plenty to get him there. The 5th first down for the Pioneers.
See, now this is what I thought Charlestown was going to do, is pound it, ground it, pound it, and
control.
Yeah, control. And Providence has just turned the tables. And Charlestown's slinging it and chucking it.
Well, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we have the Providence Pioneers 7 and the home Pirates nothing. Come on back for second quarter action on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
First down for the Pirates.
Going right, off tackle, boom, nice tackle, open field tackle.
Well done there.
That's Jaden Berkeley, 5'8", 155-pound junior, makes a nice open field tackle.
Looks like gain of about 4.
You know, the interesting thing about Providence is that they seem to be able to do whatever is necessary. If they need to pass in a game, they can be a passing team. If they need to use their speed, they can do that. If they need to ground and pound. That's the second time we've seen a bad exchange.
Bad exchange. Fumble going to be loss of maybe a yard. Let's see. Yep. Back about a yard.
And I'll tell you what's difficult is once you're going into the shotgun mode of having the quarterback 5 yards behind the center, and the center's just tossing the ball back between his legs, and then now the quarterback comes underneath center. See, now this time they're back in a shotgun
Back in a
again.
shotgun, yep.
So it's a difficult thing for this. You'd think, that's not that hard to do.
Right side and a touchdown.
Thomas Lynch. Add another one. So to go from shotgun to under center, shotgun to under center, it's not that easy for the center. And I'll always stand up for the centers.
Right, absolutely.
It's never the center's fault.
So rushing touchdown from about 8 yards
8 yard out.
And
Kick
the
is good.
extra point is good. That makes it 14-0 Pioneers. When we come back, we'll show you that touchdown play again. So stay tuned for that. We're going to take a quick break. Back for more on Glycod.
Skyline for me is like my second home. So I started off at drive-thru, and then the next thing I know, I was serving full-time. My favorite regulars are always the ones with the kids. We're just laughing, talking, catching up on whatever's going on in our lives. Sometimes when I'm working the drive-thru, I'll hear a specific voice, and I know exactly who it is. When they pull around, I'm so excited to see them, and they're just as happy to see me. Skyline is more than just a restaurant to me. It's a fun place to work, and it's a fun place to eat.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Gabriel Bermudez.
A
ninth grader.
Bermudez, the 6 foot, 165-pound freshman, set to kick it off for the Pioneers.
That's different. Usually,
I promised you that touchdown play again, but we'll do that just as soon as this play is over. Just a couple of minutes gone, not even 2 minutes gone in this second quarter.
Let's see what Gabriel does here. Got
Puts
it up
the
nice
boot
and
to
high.
it.
That's
sure did. Fielded by Berkeley. And he's wrapped up and brought down at about the 32. Now,
Lucas Mock. Lucas Mock does a good job on coverage there.
Now let's show you that play again. No, I just wanted to make sure we got that touchdown play. Nice run around that right side.
Yeah, if we, it'd be interesting if we could freeze that and have a telestrator, and then I could diagram what Providence is doing correct and what Charlestown isn't adjusting to.
I know I can freeze it, but the telestrator I don't have.
Even if I put my finger on it, it won't help.
No, it won't help. 1st and 10 here
Boom.
for the Pirates.
Oh,
big hit.
What a hit.
Laid on Stoner, the quarterback, coming around that left side. It's going to be a short gain.
That was Brian Wall coming up from his safety spot and doing exactly what you want with your safety. He reads run, and he comes from the inside out, and the corners come from the outside in, and the defensive end holds the spot, and the outside linebacker turns it in. You can't really draw up defensive play better than what Providence just did on that play.
So 2nd and 9. Stoner looks to throw it. Throws it up and just out of the reach. The intended receiver was Cam Mitchell. Well defended out there, though.
Yep. Cade Unruh on the defense. Once again, a nice pass, though. He throws a really nice long spiral. Basically, he might want to just take a little air out of that ball. And try one of those underthrown passes.
Right. That's you've said that's so tough to defend. So 3rd down upcoming here for Tyree Stoner and company. He has to tuck the ball down as The Pioneers flood the backfield.
Yeah, they brought, was it 44? I don't see 44 on the roster, so I must have been misreading the number. 46 could have been Lucas Thomas coming in on the stunt. But, boy, they brought the house. That was what we used to call the kitchen sink blitz, when you throw everything at them but the kitchen sink.
So it brings up 4th and 18 and another punt forthcoming for Ethan French. So far the Pirate offense only able to come up with one first down.
Ooh,
French
blocked it.
Does get the ball away, though. Comes to Preston Kempf. And flag comes in.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm not so sure the referee would have thrown that flag until Eli Theobald put his hands up like, I didn't do anything. As soon as the referee saw that, I think is when he threw the flag. Don't make the referee's job any easier.
So the first penalty of the night goes against the Pioneers, and we'll back them up. So block in the back. And they're going to say the ball's going to come back from the 36-yard line. And so 15 yards walked off, takes it back to the 21. So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 21. Lannon looks, has a man, caught. And
that's Wall.
It looks like Wall will go. Touchdown for the Pioneers.
What was that? My.
As they set up for the extra point. See if we've got the timing on this. We did, just about perfect. Caught the snap, and that one went.
75 yards?
75 yards.
Yeah.
79 yards.
70, yeah, it was
21-yard line.
Yeah, that's right, 21-yard line.
Back to live action. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with that, making it 21-0, we will again take this opportunity to take a quick break. Come back for more here on Glycott.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Cameraman Christian Sanchez with the perfect camera work there. We'll show you that play again as from the 21, 79-yard pass play.
Wasn't bad coverage.
No, it was good coverage.
Good coverage.
But
Just
the ball, the only place where Wall was the only one that could get it, and he took it to the house.
Yeah. So really good coverage by the young man. Is nothing. You can't beat a perfect pass.
And that was Jaden Berkeley on the coverage there.
Uh-oh.
Squib kick. Muffed, but then picked up. And run back out to about the 35 or 36. That was Cameron Mitchell.
And the tackle, and I'm going to wait till he turns around so I can get his number. And that was Wyatt Small on the tackle, who is one of their strong safeties. And I know Coach McDonald's is high on Wyatt. He's a junior, one of the few juniors that gets a lot of playing time. Him and Cooper Ross. Other than that, it's pretty well senior dominated. And Griffin Tucker.
4 wideouts, too near, too far. Stoner on another screen.
Ooh.
Mitchell, and he got hit and dropped after about a 3-yard gain.
That's by Unruh.
So Cam Mitchell on the short pass there, gains 3 yards. So let's see if the Pirates can begin to put something together on offense here. So second down. Mitchell again, and there's the first down.
Yep. Yep. There you go. You don't have to remember, you don't have to be a hog. Just go for the 7 or 8 yard pass. You don't have to do a 80-yard pass.
Nice pass play out there to the right. Complete. So 1st and 10 here in the second quarter. Throw, catch, and going to be a short gainer.
But that's all right. That's a nice, that's his head of the chains.
That was Reese Duncan out there on the first down play.
Nice 4-yard gain on the first down. Opens up your playbook now a little bit. So it seems like Providence is going. I mean, Charlestown is going to go to a passing attack here and spread them out.
Well, so far Stoner throwing a nice ball.
Yes, he is.
He's tried to throw a few long, and they've been well covered. Now these shorter passes. Oh, nearly jumped though. Unruh stepped in front of Trey Martin, knocked it down. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you can. I don't know. Wouldn't want to pick on Unruh's side. I think I'd go to the other side. You know, it's hard to.
Can be dangerous.
Theobald's on the other side, so pick your poison, basically.
Right. Yeah.
But you know they've got this big tight end. They got Ethan French, and he seems to be kind of lost in this whole thing. You don't see him being used much. He's a big, tall target.
3rd down play here.
6'3", 2, and there he is.
Comes some pressure. Escaping, throwing down the field, and intercepted. Going back the other way. And tackled there after that's Theobald again. As you said, Coach, pick your poison.
Yeah. Well, that was an ill-advised pass.
Double coverage down there.
Yeah, and he was under pressure, and that was ill-advised.
Yep, stepped right in front of Cam Mitchell.
Yeah. Well, Tyree Stoner's doing an okay job, and it's just he's in a tough situation to be the starting quarterback in this game against this team.
So the ball back in the hands of the Pioneers. Handoff inside. That's Kempf, actually. He's got the first down and a little more. Or was that actually a 2?
That was a 2.
That was a 2, yes. I'm sorry.
Kempf is in the game at wide receiver right now.
At wide receiver, okay.
That
was Lynch on the carry.
And now he's out.
So after a couple of first downs there on that drive, and the ball on the turf, still down, Lannon fell on it, and then a good defense there to roll him over. Can't see who that was. I think
that was
it Trent Doss, maybe? Number 4 coming up for the Pirates? I'm not sure. Yes, it was. Doss nearly knocked that ball away.
Interesting. That's the 3rd or 4th fumble that we've seen involving Lanham. That's not.
And the center, Gavin Evans.
Oh, what a great play there.
Big play there, absolutely.
Jaden Berkeley comes up and makes a big play. Now, Jaden, don't get too quick on coming up because they're going to throw a hitch and go on you if you're not careful.
that brings up third down. Oops.
3rd and 14, screen pass, draw,
3rd
screen.
and 14,
Nope.
screen. No, intercepted, going back the other way from the 50, and finally being brought down in Pioneer territory. That's Noah Phillips on the INT.
Well, and Coach McDonald, he met Carter Lanham on about the hash mark to talk to him about that pass he threw.
So Theobald with 2 interceptions for the Pioneers, and now both French and Phillips with interceptions for the Pirates. And Pirates starting a nice field position here. Get the ball back and see if they can make some noise.
Oh, good block.
Swing it out, good
there
block.
You go.
And going is Martin, touchdown. And I think we got this already in play, but nice run after catch.
Yeah, had a good block on Cade Unruh that broke that play open.
So with 5:39 remaining in the second quarter, the Pirates on the board. And that's Ryan Shields lining up to knock through the extra point.
Nope.
And it is
blocked
by
Brian Wall.
No good, but that makes it 21-6 as the Pirates do strike. And let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more high school football for you in the first half of this ball game on Glycod.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As Ryan Shields gets set to boot the ball back to the Pioneers after that score on the ground, 2-up back. That's Preston Kempf. At the 30, weaves his way around, falls forward to about the 37, so that'll bring up 1st and 10.
Yeah, Providence had a nice wall set up on the right side. Kempf came left, put his foot in the ground, and broke right because that was the way they'd set up the wall. And there was a nice wall right on the hash marks on the right side. And if he'd have kept working right, he'd have got to that wall, and he would have broke a long run there. Interesting on the kickoffs, a lot of times you can gain ground by losing ground, and that doesn't, I don't know if that makes sense to you.
It sure does. Landon, handoff, that's Kruer, and he's going to fall out past the 45 or to the 45. It's going to be close to the first down marker. I think they're going to say he's just shy.
Sure, yeah. So when I say when you lose ground to gain ground, if you got to kind of belly backwards to get around that one defender because he's unblocked, and use your speed. Once you get around him, you get to the picket line, and you've got clear sailing.
Oh, we had a little miscommunication there between Kruer and his quarterback in the backfield. Ended up
lost a little bit,
losing about a yard there. Still 3rd and short, though. gonna call it I called it 2. They're still marking it a kind of a long 1 on the field. It's still third down play. And off inside run, first down and more there by Thomas Lynch.
That was almost another fumble. I don't know if you saw that, but Carter, once he handed the ball off, he wasn't sure that the back had secured the ball because he made a move like, oh my, we're going to make another fumble here. Very uncharacteristic.
7th first down for the Pioneers. That's my very unofficial count there, folks. So toss, right side. Crewer. Nice gainer there. Going to be 7 or 8.
And I think Providence Coach McDonald has decided let's keep the ball on the ground and let's not have any more mistakes. Let's finish this half on a nice long drive.
Going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Yeah. Do it again.
Another pitch. First down and more.
And
Crewer
a touchdown.
Going. Touchdown. Pioneers.
Coach saw something in that quick pitch. Uh-oh. We got a flag. Holding. Oh,
I didn't see the flag. That's going to come back.
Yep.
I was a little too quick on the touchdown there.
And maybe that's why he broke it open because there was a hold.
Could have been. Yep.
We got a replay. Can we see it?
Yes. Let's see if we can see it.
Yeah. Right there, I saw it. Wide receiver came inside. Didn't have to hold. He had a good block.
So 2nd and 13. And that's Unruh around the left side. It's going to be a short gainer.
Yeah.
Couple of yards.
Nice open field tackle. Number 88. And there's so many players in here. That is Liam Iglesias. Liam is another 10th grader. 5'10", 145 pounds. Did a good job coming up.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Pioneers. Low snap. I thought that ball was batted down, and it was, but not where I thought. It was good coverage there. Actually, by who was that masked man? That was Liam Iglesias, just who you were calling for there.
Sophomore.
So that brings up 4th and 9. And it looks like back to punt is Nick Stoner for the Pioneers. And the fake.
Oh.
Is it going to go?
I don't know.
It does.
No, I don't know. They're marking it short.
Sure. Are they going to mark it short?
That's not the best mark I've seen. Not the best spot.
We'll show it to you. It's going to be short of the first down. Nice camera work there by Christian Sanchez to show us that. So 1st and 10.
That was a home team
Pirates.
spot. That was a home team spot.
It was it was a spot that was a spot.
Yeah.
Now, who was let's see who that was. That was Lincoln Crewer, younger brother of Luke.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Charlestown can. Yeah, they are going to keep throwing it. That play worked once. Let's try it again.
Tyrese Stoner. Pitch out to, is that Berkeley? It is Berkeley out there.
All right. We got plenty of time. Charlestown, don't get
don't get greedy, right?
Don't get greedy. Just keep pecking away at them.
As we tick down to the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, you might want to be a little more urgent than that.
Maybe a little, but
yeah.
Stoner Man in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Rolls. Here comes pressure. Evades. And hit out of bounds. And that's going to tack on 15. So the run is for about 5 yards, and I believe it's going to be first down and some more with that penalty.
Yeah, that was a big old lineman chasing the fast quarterback, and the big old linemen get frustrated when they don't catch them. And it's hard to stop that mass as quickly as you should. And Connor Sad, I'm sure, thinks, God, why did I do that? But again, this is some uncharacteristic play on the part of the Pioneers.
So a timeout by the Pioneers.
And I think Coach McDonald is going to talk to exactly what we just said. Guys, this isn't the way we play.
That's right. We're going to keep it here. We've fulfilled our obligations. We will, let's see if I can find, might be a tough thing to do, but I'll see if I can find a couple of these.
Once again, we'd like to thank our new sponsors, Bill Robinson State Farm Insurance.
Well, I picked the wrong one. I was going to try to find you maybe one of the scoring plays here, but they're coming back.
Here they come. You notice a little more pep in the step of the Charlestown Pirates right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yep, absolutely.
Noticing the coaches on the sideline, too. There's your quick screen pass again.
So 1st and 10. Throw, caught, and another first down. So Stoner's pass to Mitchell. And good for another first down. Now the Pirates are working just a little bit faster.
Yep. They have no timeouts, though, either. That's the...
They come back to live action. Stoner looks to throw. Oh, has a man short. Popped right out of the hands of Reese Duncan.
Yeah.
Going to bring up second down.
Yeah, you saw Reese's head just turn upfield before he secured the ball.
1:13 remains here in the second quarter.
See if Providence brings a little heat on the quarterback. Right now they're staying in their four-man rush. Let's see if they bring a little heat. This is going to be that. Let's see if they run that quick screen again. Nope.
There comes the heat, though, and Stoner sacked for the loss.
Yep. Lucas Thomas. Yeah, they did. They brought some heat that time. And that's, Providence can do that because Charlestown, all of their pass plays are all wide. They're not running anything in the center of the field. So the two linebackers dropping in pass coverage really are of no value. So if they're not going to throw in the middle of the field, we need to bring those linebackers to put some pressure on the quarterback.
3rd and about 18 for the Pirates. Ball batted up in the air. See if I
Nolan Finnegan.
Nolan Finnegan got a big old mid up there.
Yeah, I think last time we did a Providence game, he was our one of our MVP, lineman of the game, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's actually a big play for Charlestown. If they can get in here and score, get down even within a field goal range, and go into halftime with some success. And right now they should feel pretty good about themselves. They've really kind of turned this thing around.
Well, they have a long 4th down play, though. Snap, throwing it up, and just for anybody to get, but unfortunately unable to run underneath it was Ethan French.
And I don't know if you noticed how what a smart player Brian Wall is, because he knew it was 4th down and forever. So rather than even intercept the ball, he just knocked it down. Knock it down, and we're going to get the ball on the 33-yard line.
Well, there's always a chance, and it's just, you don't know. Not all this can go through the head, but it is good situational awareness. You catch that ball on the 1, there's a chance you give up a safety or something like that with 5 seconds left on the clock, and you do give momentum back to the Pioneers. As it is, to the Pirates. As it is, the Pioneers, though, will kneel down, and that will bring up the end of the first half. So as we go to halftime, our score, the Providence Pioneers 21, the home Charlestown Pirates 6. Stay tuned for the halftime show. We'll talk about everything that went on in the first half, go through the scoring, and get you up to date on all the scores of local interest. So stay tuned for all that here on Glycod.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place. Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union for banking and financial services that are centered around you. Visit Centra.org.
Back at Charlestown High School as we are serenaded by the Charlestown High School Marching Band. It's halftime here at Dutch Rees Field. The Providence Pioneers up 21-6 over the home Pirates, and should also bring your attention to tonight's scoreboard. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more info, contact them at 812-282-7521. That's 282-7521. Well, let's talk to Coach Kaz and see what his thoughts were about that first half. Thoughts?
Well, first thought is small band, large sound. They do a pretty good job.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty nice. Anyway, first half was actually surprising to me. I was surprised at some of the mistakes that we saw in Providence. They're very uncharacteristic. The other games we saw, they pretty much played as close to perfect as you could play high school. And tonight, a lot of mishandled snaps and mistakes and a couple interceptions. A lot of times the ball was on the ground. Players running into each other on plays. It's just uncharacteristic of a Coach McDonald's team. But sometimes at this point of the season, the coaches say, okay, we're in week 5. We're actually probably in week 25 because they practice all summer. I need to do some things different. Let's get out of our routine and try something different. And you really never want to do that. It's keep the high school kids in their routine as much as you possibly can. So anyways, that was my impression. Providence in the first half, they're still 21 points. And you say, gee, I'm kind of concerned. They've scored 21 points. They actually scored 28, and one was called back on a long touchdown play. Charlestown started out slow. They've got a substitute quarterback in the game. He started out a little slow, but he's caught on, and he's throws some nice passes, and looks like Charlestown's just going to forget about running the ball, and they're just going to chuck it and hope for the best, and why not? Let it.
Yeah, just kind of let it fall where it may.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my impression of the first half. It's kind of a surprise. Actually, not. I take all my notes.
Yep.
And turn them upside down and forget about them.
Right.
It's not what we expected.
Not what we expected at all. Well, let's step away here from some more of our great Glycod sponsors here on the halftime show. And when we come back, I'll roll through the scoring for you, try to hit a couple of those replays as well. So stay tuned for more here on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Homecoming going on here at Charlestown High School, where the Pirates trail the Providence Pioneers 21-6. Let's go over the scoring for you. First, Providence scored 3 times in the first half. Charlestown once. The first score by the Providence Pioneers, and I'll try to get this up on for you on the replay. 3:35 remaining in the first quarter. A passing play from Carter Lannon to Brian Wall went 30 yards as Scott knocked through the extra point, making it 7-0. Thomas Lynch scored the second score of the ball game, and I think I might have that one too, on a rushing touchdown from about 8 yards out. Again, Scott with the extra point made it 14-0. And we did have that. Third score by Providence, 8:48. Carter Lannon to Brian Wall, 79 yards on that pass play. And I'll go back and find that one for you, folks, but I don't have it right this second. That made it 21-0. And then Charlestown with 5:39 remaining in the second quarter on a Tyree Stoner to Trey Martin pass play went 46 yards, and that made it 21-6. And I'll let Coach comment on that scoring a little bit, and I'll try to find you those other two plays here on the computer. But Coach, you're again, that 79-yarder, of course, was huge.
Well, and that's what we come to expect watching Providence this year. Those kind of big plays, long passes, long runs, and they treated us to that today or this evening with 3 of them, 1 called back. And that's what we expect. We expect the Providence speed and athleticism to provide plays like that. And Coach has an offense that will help the kids benefit from that. And then I really like what I'm seeing in Tyree Stoner, a little 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. Apparently this is his first start of the season, and taking the place of a veteran in McClelland, we've seen him play for the last 3 years. I like what he's doing. He's throwing the ball. He's gaining confidence. As you can see him, he's gaining confidence. And he's got to learn. You don't have to throw the bomb every time. Those little passes, those little short passes are just as effective. So, big plays that we come to expect from Providence. And like I say, I've turned my notes upside down because neither team is doing what I predicted they were going to do tonight.
Well, I still need to find you that score from the Pirates, but I will do that during this next break. We're going to step away and going to hear from some more of our fantastic sponsors, and when we return, we will get set for the third quarter, and so that's upcoming here at halftime on Glycod.
But is undecided on where. His favorite high school memory was playing.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it, to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Touchdowns to keep the Pirates in the game.
As we return to Dutch Reese Field here at Charlestown High School, we are still at halftime. They're a little over time due to homecoming. This segment of tonight's game is presented by Priority Radiology, located at 807 Northgate Boulevard in New Albany. Priority Radiology, they'll get you back in the game. Our thanks to Priority Radiology, and while we were away at that during that break, I was able to find you that score for the Charlestown Pirates between Tyree Stoner and Trey Martin.
That was that wide screen pass, and
screen play.
He's been successful at that, but you saw the blocking. If we run it back one more time, watch the blocking downfield for the Pirates. And that's what really broke that play open. It was a nice pass, but the blocking is what really set up the play.
We'll run it
That's
again.
1, 2. There they are, right there. 1, 2. You see the lane right here. Wall's going to try to make the play, but he's going to have to take a bad angle, and he actually runs right into
his
the
own
guy
player.
that was blocked.
And away he goes. Didn't have the telestrator there for you, Coach, but we
had
at
my
least
finger.
we had your finger. The folks at home couldn't see that, but I could see it. Folks, he was diagramming it out perfectly. So that again was that touchdown by the Charlestown Pirates. Well, we will end up running one of our breaks again there as we're a little bit over time here. I should remind you again, though, that our halftime scoreboard presented by Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more info, contact them at 812-282-7521. And we will also try to check those scores and update those here as we go through the halftime. Well, Coach, let's go ahead and let's pick your brain here just for a moment and put yourself on both sidelines, or excuse me, both locker rooms, and tell me what you're telling your guys here as you are at halftime with trying to get into this ball game. Okay, well, I think Providence has kind of set the tone. What they're going to do in the rest of this game is to kind of pound and ground. They're going to keep it on the ground. If they're going to continue what they did in that second quarter after that interception. So Coach is probably saying we're going to keep it on the ground, we're going to control the clock. And Coach Hawkins, on the other hand, he's got to be pleased with what he sees. He's 21-6. He's in the game. His kids are playing hard. They had a little pep in their step as they were coming off the field. So, hey, pass it, chuck it, sling it. Keep throwing those short passes, those quick passes, those bubble screens, those quick screens. Try a middle screen. Have your running game could consist of a draw play every once in a while. So, again, I've turned my papers upside down. Things I predicted the way the game would go. Both teams have kind of turned the page on that. So, Coach McDonald's, he's got his. I mean, they're in the lead, so he's got to. Hey, I'm not happy with what I saw out there, guys. We've made too many mistakes. Let's clean this up. Let's play a clean third and fourth quarter. Let's not have the mistakes we made. And again, Coach Hawkins says, let's have some fun. Let's keep throwing it around the yard. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take just a real brief timeout, and when we come back, as the players are warming up, we will get you back in time for the second half kickoff here on Glycod.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it, to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're up front with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return here on the halftime show, going to again bring your attention to our scoreboard because we did have some chance to update some of those scores for you. And we're going to begin this second half here very shortly with our timeouts back. Coach and I were just talking about, as you see on the ticker there, you may have seen Clarksville Generals. Their former coach, Justin Bozier, went to Indianapolis, Greenwood area, south side of Indianapolis. And I was reading an article about him in the Indy Star today and was saying that the Greenwood Woodsmen who wear green uniforms, they've got a new field turf field, and it is gray. So it's quite the interesting look.
And Saturday in the Louisville Courier-Journal, they were talking about North Oldham's new turf field.
Oh, okay.
Which is teal colored because their colors are teal and black, I think. So they call it the swimming pool.
The swimming pool. Well, you're going to get a chance to see that next week. Henry County at North Oldham is one of our Louisville games.
Yeah.
Our Southern Indiana game will be the Jeff Red Devils at the Silver Creek Dragons. Also, we will have Cathedral at Frederick Douglass, traveling down from Indianapolis to go take on Frederick Douglass there in the Lexington area, and then PRP at Mail, our other ball game. So as we get set for the third quarter here, and our score here at Charlestown, 21-6.
Charlestown gets the ball.
Yeah, staying with us through the halftime show. Liam Iglesias set to boot the ball away again here.
No, that's Gabriel Bennett. No, you're right. You're right.
On the turf.
I was looking at the wrong roster.
Berkeley picked it up at about the 20. Makes a couple of guys miss. Gets it out to about the 32.
Lucas Mock again. That's his second or third tackle on kickoffs that he's made.
He makes making a name for himself there on those returns. Or on the covering the returns, I should say.
It actually was Gabriel Bermudez, 88.
Oh, you're
Providence.
right. I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong.
Yeah,
you are absolutely right. Gabriel Bermudez. Yeah. Yes. My fault.
I like that name too, Bermudez.
So first and 10 for the Pirates. Inside handoff. Going to pound that ball forward for about 3 yards or so. Going to bring up second down and let's see what they're going to say. About 3, yeah. Second and 7. Just underway here in the third period. I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Jim Kazmarek, our analyst tonight. Christian Sanchez working our camera for us up top. Hope he brought a sweatshirt.
Sprint
cooling
left.
Off now.
Sprint left. No. Yep.
And the quarterback on the keeper.
A good run.
Nice run.
That's a good fake. He had me faked out. I thought for sure the running back, he'd handed it off.
I think I got that after it started, but we'll try it anyway. Going to bring up third down and short. So 3rd and 1 here. Stoner calls for it on the keeper. He's got the first down and more. And
Cooper Ross on the tackle.
Yep.
Yeah, just so instead of throwing it around the yard, we've gone to 3 running plays.
Gone to 3 running plays.
What do I know?
They're just trying to. These coaches are trying to get in your head.
Well,
Coach Kaz.
They're doing what is unexpected, which is good coaching actually. Don't do what the other team expects you to do.
Couple wideouts left, one right. Man in the backfield back there with Stoner.
There's his pass. Boom.
Pass.
See?
And caught. And down the sidelines. That was Martin.
See, be patient. A little quick pass, a little 4 or 5 yard pass turns into a 12-yard gain.
So 1st and 10 again as the Pirates continue to move the chains. Inside handoff, going to be a short gainer here to about the 40-yard line.
I think
a couple yards in a cloud of dust that time.
If Charlestown has someone's waving at me here in the window, I don't know who it is.
Oh, okay.
But if Charlestown has a play where they can ride that running back into the line and let Trey Stoner keep it outside, it's has a good chance of being successful. Right here, you see that Providence got their defense spread out. Ride that running back in.
Inside handoff again. Not much there. Harvey on the carry.
Run that little stop pass.
Stoner facing the third down and the backfield with him. And he's going to run, and he slides for the first down. Nicely done.
I am impressed with Tyree Stoner. He is, the longer he's in this game, the better he is. He is a good-looking prospect.
After only 5 first downs in the first half, the Pirates have managed to move the chains and have 3 thus far in this half.
And Tyree's only a sophomore.
The future may be bright, because you're right. A nice prospect here, getting some good live fire play in action. Took a hit there, and helmet comes off.
Now he's got to come out for a play.
And he's going to have to come out. Stoner on the carry, going to be a gain of about 7 or 8. We'll see where they spot it.
Coming in for one play, Noah Phillips, a sophomore quarterback. Another sophomore quarterback. 5'10", 175-pound sophomore. So I suspect he's just going to hand the ball off to the running back.
I'm guessing so. So Phillips, handoff to the running back, who powers forward, falls near got pushed back and then went after it again.
It's going to be 3rd and 2, it looks like, Todd. And again, it's just, in this case, with the quarterback in for one play, you knew he was just going to hand the ball off. And Tyree Stoner comes back in.
Scoreboard says 3rd and 3, so I guess we'll move it to that.
Yeah, it's a short 3.
Thrown out to the left side. Martin, he's going to be close. I think he's
short.
Going to be short.
Yeah,
it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
4th and a little bit. Cameron Mitchell is signaling to Coach Hawkins to go for it. I think Coach Hawkins already knew he was going to go for it.
He was going to go for it, sure.
It's one of the things I don't like about the shotgun is in these short yardage situations here where the ball starts out 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well done.
Well done on Charlestown's part.
So something we were noting we didn't talk about at halftime. Should have thrown the flag there. Providence whistled for 3 penalties for 40 yards in the first half. And this is their first in the second half. And Charlestown, we did not have any penalties.
Yeah. Playing a very clean game. The only negative in that first half was a couple interceptions that when Stoner threw the long passes. And they've gone away from that.
So 1st and 10 play for Stoner and company. On the keeper, he's spun down. Just going to be a short gain. And I'm sorry, folks, I did not reset that. That was my fault.
Yeah, Griffin Tucker on the tackle there from his defensive end spot.
Going to make it 2nd and a long 9.
And Berkeley and Bonner are in the game, just came in. Bringing a play in for Stoner. And let's see what Coach Hawkins has dialed up here. 2nd and 10. Run that little stop pass. Point 1, 2, 3. Get rid of it.
Knocked down.
Oh, boy, I'm going to tell you. Coaching rule number 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to throw in the middle, throw it quick. If
Right.
you delay, it's going to be intercepted. And it should have been intercepted there. If you're going to throw it to the middle, you throw it 1, 2, get rid of it now. Don't. You can't cock. You can't reload.
Got to get rid of it, and you were counting the 3.
Yep. And they're lucky he dropped that because he had a wide open field in front of him. He's got 4th and 5. He's got a manageable play now.
Yep. After that,
got a manageable play.
Short gain. Not keeping up with my down and distance there, folks. 4th and 5.
Yeah. So let's sprint. Let's sprint to the left. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3 wide. Nope, 2 wide. Better get.
I believe that's Bonner in there, standing to the
Ethan French.
left. Berkeley in motion.
All right. There we go. There we go. There he is. There he is.
Throwing for the end zone, overthrown, out of bounds. That will be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's a tough play for that quarterback. He's running left. Remember, this is his first game. He's running left.
Yep.
He had a receiver. The motion man was open quickly, so if he could have got it to that guy quickly, he might have had a chance to run it for the first down. But the long pass was going to be difficult sprinting to your left.
Yep. So turnover on downs. And Providence, though, after a lot of clock eaten up. Upended there. Wow.
Yes, sir. That was a good play. That's the way you set that edge. And that was
show you that while Coach tries to find out who
that
that was.
Well, it was number 8. That was Trey Martin, 6 foot, 175-pound sophomore, making a nice play coming up.
So 2nd down and 10. Clock ticking away here in this.
Yeah, that's quarter's gone quick, hasn't it?
Sure has. Ball on the turf. And one of the running backs picked it up with a little glare here. I couldn't see who that was. Whoever it is getting up gimpy. Oh, that's Preston Kempf, I believe. Or is that? No, I'm sorry. That's actually number 2. That was Thomas Lynch.
Thomas Lynch.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down. That was actually a loss.
Yeah, another error. Another uncharacteristic.
Yep. So 3rd and way behind the chains for Providence. Throwing here to the near side, gathering it up's Crewer, makes a man miss, slips, and steps out of bounds.
Yeah.
That will be short.
Again, Charlestown's going to get good field position here again to start this second drive.
Berkeley and Doss back deep for the Pirates.
So 4th and about 4. And that means Nick Stoner will be punting the ball away from deep in Providence territory. Nice punt, though. Fielded at the 45 and then wrapped up. He went backwards to try to gain a little bit.
Yep.
Couldn't gain too much, but that's Trent Doss. We need to jump out and take a quick break, but we'll be back with more here on Glycott.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycott.
Pirates back on offense.
Oh, perfect call.
Stoner to Berkeley.
Perfect call.
And a nice gainer there. Jaden Berkeley with the first down.
You could not have had a more perfect call for that defense. Providence was bringing the house, and they just run a little screen pass, and there's the next defenders are in the secondary.
So 1st and 10, fifth first down for the Pirates as they have pounded the ball and managed to eat just a ton of clock and possession time. Short pass, a nice gain there, and I believe that's Ethan French, the big tight end.
Yep, Wyatt Small on the tackle, and then again, it's just a little out pass, and he's tall. He's 6'2". Get it up there high for him. Wyatt Small is 5'10", so there's a 4-inch difference there. Throw the ball high. Pitch and catch. You're moving the chains. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 is what it looks like. From about the 27. And run for a short gain, and that's a first down again.
Yep, first down.
Stoner on the keeper, 6th first down for the Pirates, surpassing what they had in the first half.
Wyatt Small, first one to tackle.
We're almost down to 2 minutes in the third quarter.
Sure are. And the Pirates have possessed the ball probably all but, a minute and a half of this?
And I think Providence has had 3 plays.
No first downs thus far. And that one falls harmlessly to the turf.
Pass interference.
Pass interference. And that was it.
That was French, Ethan French, I think, was who he was trying to throw it to.
No, well,
wasn't it?
But it was a different. It was not Stoner back there throwing the ball. And they came out. I couldn't see who it was. At least I don't think it was.
Well, let's see.
Different bodies. We didn't get the replay on it, which is totally my fault. But the second Providence penalty, this one of 15-yard variety, gives another first down to the Pirates.
Well, I tell you, Charlestown has a changed team. They really have some pep. Do you see them come out of the huddle there?
Pitch, catch.
Yep.
And
Ethan French.
And that is Gage Jordan, number 16. I swear it's number 16 that's been throwing that ball for the.
Gage Jordan is a freshman.
Yeah, that's odd. So we'll try to figure it out here.
It is. 6. Yeah, Gage Jordan, 6 foot, 150-pound freshman, playing quarterback.
Maybe that's a different. Maybe that's Stoner in a different uniform.
Well,
we'll have to find out for you, folks. Try to our next break.
Well, let's see if Stoner is on the sidelines.
Yep, that's a good. Yeah, it is. They just said Stoner. So he must have had to switch. When his helmet popped off, I wonder if they had to switch uniforms. I don't know. We'll try to confirm for you, folks. So it's 3rd and about 3 here. Do we have a timeout on the field?
Yeah, referee's timeout for some reason or another.
Timeout by the Pirates. So we will actually take that opportunity to catch our second break. And we'll be back with you here shortly on Glycod.
Busy, always on the go. And when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Well, I tell you what might have happened.
As we come back to live action, we still haven't confirmed, but we believe that with the number change, that's Stoner in the backfield. But the Providence defense.
Zach Duran. Big play by Zach Duran at defensive tackle. Here's what I think may have happened if that is indeed Stoner, which we believe it is. When he lost his helmet, he may have got cut, and if he's bled on his jersey, and they may not have that material, that solvent that takes care of the blood, the easiest thing to do is take your jersey off, put a new one on.
Right.
Find a player on the sideline that doesn't have, a freshman that's not going to play and use his jersey. So that's the only other thing I could think of.
Yeah, that's what we think may have happened, folks.
All right, fourth down. This is a big play.
Fourth down.
Oh, my.
Trey Martin with the touchdown.
What a well-designed play. What a well-designed play. Providence is in man coverage. Everybody's got a man. They got a stunt coming on, and the back just slides out of the backfield, and nobody caught him.
And just missed that on the replay there, folks. That's my fault. Won't play that again because that's. But a 5-yard passing touchdown. Stoner to Trey Martin. Martin with his second of the night. And they're going to go for 2. Throw, pitch, catch. Caught.
Well, this is in lieu of fireworks.
It's in lieu of fireworks.
We have the lights going on and off, which is kind of neat.
And that was French,
as long as they come back
not?
on. Yes, it was.
My scoreboard said safety. That was not a safety, folks. That was a 2-point conversion for the Pirates. And with 33 seconds left, we will keep it here for a moment. And again, unfortunately, I'm trying to produce and call this one at the same time, and I'm afraid I missed that touchdown on the replay. So my apologies to Mr. Stoner and Mr. Martin for not having that one where they could see it.
Well, we had it live, though.
We had it live, so they can run it back on YouTube, watch it tomorrow.
Yep, it's fun to watch it. I do that.
Yep. And we've got a ball game, folks.
We do have a ball game. This is what last week you had a good one. Looks like we're going to have a good one tonight.
Sure do. Shields puts the boot to it. And a little confusion back there, but picked up by Kempf. And spun around, thrown forward. Going to be out to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good return by Kempf. Well, now, really, this is the first time Providence have been tested. And
yes, you're absolutely right. They've had a running clock their first 4 games.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond to this test.
So Charlestown with 33 seconds left in the third period with the only score. And we've got a first down there.
Yeah, Luke Kruger. That's a good way to.
Yep, sure
that's
is.
a good way to help start passing the test. Let the quarter run out.
They're going to run another play, and they do. Flag comes in, though.
Yeah, I don't think they were set.
I think they rushed it maybe just a little bit.
I don't know why they had to do that.
So flag on the play. 6 seconds remains here in the third period. We've got a conference there.
Illegal substitution.
Oh, okay. So that's going to go against the Pirates. That is their first penalty of the night. And Coach Hawkins, I believe that, it is, out there. Not happy about that.
Well,
So
we're
on
still
that
discussing,
first-
but if Charlestown had 12 players on the field, they have 11 on there right now, and I never saw anybody come off the field.
Nor did I. Okay, now the White Hats going to the other sideline. So I'll tell you what, folks, we are gonna take the opportunity to take a real quick break here. We'll be back and try to sort it all out for you on Glycod.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return, I'm afraid to say we are no further along than we were when we jumped out to that break, as we're still trying to get to the bottom of it.
So here's what I know. The umpire has the ball in his hands, and he's ready to step off a 5-yard penalty. The referee who threw the flag picked the flag up, and the head linesman and the head referee are talking to Coach McDonald, and we have no idea.
No idea what's going on. Yeah. So, folks, you're as caught up as we are now.
The signal was illegal substitution or too many men on the field.
So as we try to get to the bottom of it here.
Yep. Okay.
Here
now
we go.
We will figure out. Legal substitution, penalties declined. All of that. That took a long time.
Penalty.
Yeah.
So it's second down. Result of the play was about a 5-yard gain.
No,
6-yard gain, I guess.
So here's the one I don't understand. Well, I guess they're going to let the clock run out. But what I don't understand is why wouldn't you take the penalty? Because it's a 5-yard penalty. You gained 6 yards, but you've lost a down.
I have no idea.
You see what I'm saying? If you take the penalty, it's going to be 1st and 5. If you don't take the penalty, it's 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 4.
And they still show 1 second on the clock. So is it the end of the quarter or not? I think we're going to call it that. So we will step aside. If not, we'll come right back out of this break. Stay tuned for more on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or longtime patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Back to live action with a run around the right side to start the fourth quarter. A short gain.
Yeah, and I would say that was a tackle by a whole ship full of pirates.
I'm glad you said it that way,
yes.
Because I don't.
No, I'm not going to say it again.
The way the public address announcer says it here.
I'm not saying it again.
scares me on the air.
Yeah.
We are a family show, folks. 3rd and 1. Little toss on the sweep. First down and more still going for Kruer. And that's going to give the Pioneers a first down.
Little quick pitch plays worked well for Providence tonight. And it's a play we hadn't seen before.
Yep, right. So after the Pirates come back, score, and the 2-point conversion, the Pioneers now on the march. Just a short gainer there for Kruer on first down. Martin comes up and makes the stick. 2nd and 9. So we're just underway here in the 4th quarter. The Pioneers scored the first 3 touchdowns of the game, but now Pirates 2 unanswered. Preston Kempf around the left side, held up, but then he falls forward, and the flag comes in. Falls forward for near the first down, but before we reset anything, let's wait and see what the flag's all about. It came in right at the point of tackle there.
Yeah, it could be a block in the back, personal foul.
Personal foul,
face mask
against the Pirates.
Yeah, well, the Pirates are going to have to stand strong right here now. Can't let Providence score.
So that one's going to be half the distance to the goal. Ends up being about a 7-yard penalty.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, Providence has really gone into an old school running attack here. Quick pitch here to the right. Nope, sweep right.
So 1st and goal, and down near the goal line.
Yeah, I tell you, Unruh reminds me of the Energizer Bunny. I mean, he's going and going and going, and he's as fast as could be.
Yep. The sweep just held up.
Yeah.
And that's Sean McAfee on that. And I believe that's Preston
what a
Kempf,
tackle.
and he got
that was
tackled again by McAfee, but
Sean
touchdown
McAfee,
is what signaled.
Yeah, I could see why Coach Hawkins is high on that young man. That was a really, really nice play, but a really good play by the quarterback on the keeper also. That's a big kick here.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So
Charlie Scott is now 24 for 26.
In the 4th quarter, 9:52 remaining. The Providence Pioneers score to make it 28-14. So come on back. We'll have more 4th quarter upcoming for you here on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Bermudez puts the ball on the turf, and carrying it forwards was Bonner. And Bonner on the return finally knocked out of bounds.
Good return.
Yeah, after a nice return at about the 43-yard line. So first and 10.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. The Pioneers back up by 2 scores.
Yeah. Well, we said they were going to be tested. This was going to be a test now. And,
right.
And they've passed that first test of going down and scoring and regaining the momentum here. So now the second test is can their defense step up right now and keep Charlestown out of the end zone.
Stoner tucks the ball and short gain.
Yeah.
Going to bring up second down.
Smart move on his part, though, because in the first quarter he would have thrown that ball and would have been intercepted.
Yep.
And here he was ready to throw it. He thought better of it, tucked it, saw a little bit of room, and gained a yard. But it was better than what he would have done had he thrown that, because that was going to be intercepted.
But lived to fight another down.
Exactly.
So Stoner takes the snap. Comes some pressure. Berkeley. Oh, he was out near the first down line. Ends up, and in comes a flag.
Yeah, and that's going to be
and Berkeley is down.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty on Providence for a late hit.
So official timeout on the field. We will take just a moment here and see if he's going to get up quickly. If not, and not. We're going to go ahead and just take another quick break. So we'll have more for you upcoming here on Glycod.
We've always gone to Skyline. As soon as we get there, the girls run to make sure that we can get the counter. It's kind of neat for the kids to sit there and watch their food being made.
It's like right in front of you, showing kind of like how it's actually done. It's awesome because it's a Skyline thing.
Very, very, very awesome.
Where else can you go and play and entertain yourself and eat, you know?
Nobody has a counter like Skyline. It's just the best.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
We back live?
Back live. 15-yard penalty there. Makes it
quick screen right here. Quick
first
screen.
And 10
there you go. There you go.
To Martin. And makes a man
There you
miss
go. Makes
to
two
the
men
30.
miss.
Yep. And drug out of bounds with a first down. So a couple more first downs on this drive, giving the Pirates 9.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the problem is the scoreboard doesn't continue to tick right now, but only 8:38 remains. So
still got a lot of time for Charlestown, and Providence's defense got to kind of strengthen up a little bit right here, tighten up, and
don't usually keep
there it is,
possession
right there.
time, but it would have been ball just
yep.
through the hands.
Luke Kruger does a good job of getting out there from the inside, from his outside linebacker spot to cover that slot receiver is pretty difficult to do, and he's doing a nice job of hesitating long enough to make sure it's a pass and then making a break to that slot receiver. You think the slot receiver's open, and then Kruger's right there.
French just couldn't haul that one in.
Yeah.
Makes it 2nd and 10. Throwing, left side, man open, ball knocked away.
Great defensive play. Really was a good defensive play. Uh-oh, we got an injury.
And we have a player down.
Yeah. Can't see who it was. It could have been Cameron Mitchell.
It was Mitchell, I believe,
7,
was the intended receiver.
Yeah, he's up. He's down. Cramping.
And we're trying to
Cramping.
So it will slide away from that and see what we got on the screen here. We got us a 28-14 ball game, and that was, let's show you that replay though one more time because good camera work by Christian Sanchez to catch that. Nice pass to the corner, but broken up.
Was that Theobald on the breakup?
I believe it was.
Yeah,
he was in on it.
There's a good breakup on his part. Again, it wasn't a bad thrown pass. I mean, it was right there. Defensive back makes a great play.
So brings up third down. Stoner.
You throw it again.
Into the corner. And this one knocked down. Again, I
Wyatt
believe.
Small on that knockdown from his safety spot. So.
And again.
Interesting that you've been doing some really good things with your bubble screens, your middle screen, your quick passes, your outs, your hitches, and then you go to 2 long passes in the end zone.
So it's got to get it all. Well, don't have to get it all to pay dirt, but you certainly have to get it all for the 10 yards here.
Yeah,
so
you better get your 10 yards. Sprint right. Oh, timeout.
Timeout.
Delay game.
Timeout.
Oh, they call timeout
by the Pirates.
They call timeout before delay.
Just in time. So we will take a brief timeout as well. Stay tuned for more here on Glycod.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return to live action, 8:23 remains here in the fourth quarter. Got a 4th and 10 upcoming for the Pirates. Coach, what are you dialing up?
Well, I'm going to do a sprint out. I'm going to put my 3 wide out on the right side and sprint the quarterback right with a run pass option. He's doing a good job of that. But in reality, what they've done is they've gone to 2 wide in what we call a 21, 2 wide, 1 tight end, a wing. Wing coming underneath.
Stoner looks, tucks. Now he's going to throw and throws it. Unfortunately, to the Pioneers, that's Theobald with his 3rd interception of the night.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play on Theobald's part, and a nice rush. And I'm not going to say it was not an ill-advised pass because it was a nice pass and the player was open. Theobald just makes a nice break on the ball.
So the Pioneers take over.
Can they run 8 minutes off the clock?
Crewer, left side, has the first down and more. Well, that's the first thing you need to do is stack together 2 or 3 first downs.
Yeah, well, that gets you into better field position if you have to punt also.
Only the 3rd first down for the Pioneers in this second half.
Yeah. Well, they've
10 for the game.
Really changed their offense about the middle of the second quarter into the second half. Is just too tight, a wing, 2 backs.
Guaranteed they want to keep the clock moving now, though, if they can.
Yeah.
Handoff. And a couple yard gain here.
That looked like, was that Crewer or Lynch?
I think it was Lynch.
Lynch. Yeah, he's still got a little bit of a hitch when he's coming off the field.
Yep. 2nd and 7. Pitch, left side, and it's going to be a first down and more. 20, 10, touchdown.
Preston Kempf substituting for Thomas Lynch and taking that pitch, taking that pitch for 48 yards.
48 yards. Let's watch the replay and maybe we can tell you here.
So it had to be some really nice blocking going on in that play, too.
Right at,
Right at
50
boom.
yards exactly, right on the 50-yard line, or we'll call it 51, I guess.
Good, nice block on the corner by Kate Unruh. That's kind of sprung that.
And Scott knocks through the extra point, making it 35-14, 6:55 remaining.
If Providence was tested, and we'll use it in terms of what high school kids are all facing, and this is their ACT test, or their or their SAT or their ACT test. They just got about a 1,600 on their SAT and 30 on their ACTs.
So that 51-yard touchdown play and the extra point knocked through by Scott, making it 35-14, and the Pioneers managing to pull away here a bit.
Yep. Well, they certainly they were
6:55
tested.
remaining. Yep.
And they passed the test.
They have.
That's not over yet. There's still the essay, the SAT now.
That's right. They have essay. That's right.
So.
Bermudez pops it up in the air this time. Caught it about the 18th, and a big play there. Unruh comes up and puts a hit on Berkeley.
Energizer Bunny.
See if we can show you just the tail end of that. I don't think we've got much of it. Maybe just right to the hit.
Yeah, right to the hit.
Unfortunately, folks, sorry about that. Didn't quite catch that, but 1st and 10 for the Pirates from the 23-yard line. Stoner throws left and falls harmlessly to the turf, brings up 2nd down.
Lucas Mock is playing at in one of the linebacker spots, did a nice job covering that out pattern.
So as you said, Coach, the Pioneers sort of passed the test, and the Pirates certainly gave them a test, scoring a couple of touchdowns and just eating clock through the third period.
And really, we're in a position. There's a
little quarterback keeper there for a couple of yards.
But I tell you, who's playing a really Griffin Tucker tonight is playing a really solid play on the defensive line.
Actually, you're going to say no gain there, so it's still third and
that was
10.
Tucker again on tackle. But and I think Providence needed this. I think they needed to be tested. And that's one of the questions I asked the coaches. Do you have a concern about the fact that you've had these games that were pretty much blowouts, and even in the Holy Cross game, you were able to pull away to a running clock. Another screen pass.
Screen pass. And up the field, going to be near the first down marker, and maybe even across. That's Berkeley.
So one of the we talked about screen passes, and it's a very finesse play and hard to teach. But it's also hard to teach your defensive linemen that if you get in real easy, it's not because you're that good. It's because it's a screen pass, and they're letting you in. So as soon as you feel like, hey, this was a little bit too easy, you need to put the brakes on and start looking for that receiver. And that's hard to do because the defensive linemen want to get to the quarterback.
Quick pass, right side to Martin. A more east-west run than upfield. And pulled down, and we have a timeout on the field, I believe.
Yeah,
Martin is getting up now.
8 of the Providence 11 defensive players were right there on that tackle. The only 3 that didn't make it over there were the right tackle, the right outside linebacker, and the right cornerback. The only 3 that didn't get all the way across the field to make a play on that. That's good pursuit. That's good rallying to the football.
2nd and 7.
It's good coaching, actually.
Yeah, right. Stoner comes back in with Reese Duncan, who goes wide to the far side. Couple wide receivers near. That's Mitchell and Berkeley. Stoner chased from the pocket and nearly wrapped up, gets away, and then is brought down for a loss.
You look at Griffin Tucker. Griffin Tucker tackled the guy blocking him and the quarterback all at the same time. Watch now. Watch. He's got his blocker and he's got the quarterback. He was tackling both of them.
It's going to make it 3rd and 9 after that couple of yard loss, and the clock still runs.
Run your little screen pass right here, the little bubble screen.
Stoner looks, fires, finds Mitchell. I believe that's Mitchell. No, it's French. Excuse me.
Nice catch.
Short gainer.
Yeah, nice catch. It's a tough throw. I mean, that's not the easiest throw to all the way across the field on an out pattern. It's not an easy throw.
Going to bring up about 4th and 3.
If they can convert this, get a long pass, onside kick.
Try the onside kick.
Yeah. He had a back, again, young quarterback, but he had a back flaring out of the backfield that would have been a nice easy reception. Probably could have got the first down.
But instead,
just overthrew it.
Just overthrew it and turnover on downs.
So Providence can.
Now Providence just needs a first down and kneel down a couple of times.
Yeah.
And this one can go in the books. And we'll bring you the post-game show where we will have scores. First down run there.
Oh.
Unruh on the carry.
You got to tell Unruh, don't go out of bounds. What do you do? Don't go out of bounds. We don't need points. We need time.
Well, I said they needed the first down, but they really needed to run some clock to get there.
Yeah.
Landon, handoff, and short gainer there, trying to see who that was. That was Crewer. They said Unruh. I'm pretty sure that was Crewer.
Yeah.
Going to make it 2nd and 5. Is there a flag on the play? There is a flag on the play.
Yep.
I just noticed it late. I wondered why the clock wasn't running, and that's why. And unfortunately, Providence.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, both sides. Okay, penalties declined.
Start all over.
Going to start all over. So those are offsetting. So they don't go in the book. Providence hustles back to the line. Hand off left side. Crewer has the first down.
And more. You know, I was looking here. Charlestown's defensive line, and the ones that were supposed to start tonight, 200-pound, 255, 200-pound, 230, and Providence's offensive line right now is really controlling them. I mean, they're pretty much matched up size for size, but Providence's offensive line right now is really, and now they're into an unbalanced set. And come on, you got to shift over.
to the right side and trying to go around the edge there. That's Lynch again. Short gainer there. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Well, it's been a beautiful night for high school football. We've had a good game, but at Providence, certainly this is really the first big test that they have had coming on the road. And Charlestown has played them tough. But
and I think they needed
they've
this.
Responded.
Providence needed a game like this. I really believe that.
And Charlestown has also found something in this young quarterback. And there goes Crewer carrying forward. Can't quite get to pay dirt.
First down. Now just take a knee.
Going to make it 1st and goal for the Pioneers, but with less than a minute left. I agree with you, Coach. I think that one's probably going to go to a knee, and
not really.
Not looking like it, is it?
No.
Looks like they want to run a play. Crewer sniffing the end zone, and he knocks it in. Touchdown by the Pioneers with 34 seconds left. So 2-yard rushing touchdown. And the extra point up, and it is good as well. We will keep it here with 34 seconds left, but on that 2-yard rushing touchdown, extra point by Scott makes it 42-14. And barring a big run back here, that will likely be our final.
Yeah, and it looked like Providence just kind of wore them down at the end, didn't it?
It did.
Wore them down. They went into that old school kind of wing T formation and ran off tackle. A little quick pitch play worked well for them. The off tackle run wasn't anything fancy. They got some unbalanced line look, but it was just like, here we come. It's smash mouth. We're coming at you. So again, if I'm going to coach against Providence next week, I'm going to say, okay, golly, are they going to run smash mouth? Can I prepare my defense for this? Can I prepare my defense for the wide open speed attack?
Right. What's it going to be?
It makes it more and more difficult to play against Providence. They've got so many weapons.
Bermudez. Nice deep kick to the 15. That's Berkeley on the run back. Makes a couple folks miss. Gets it out past the 30-yard line to the 32 where he's brought down. Nice run back there.
Looked like Trevor Unruh made that play.
That's cousin to
Cade.
Yeah. Getting some special team time. And 24 seconds remaining here. First and 10 for the Pirates, and they will take a knee. And so that will do it. Our final score, the Providence Pioneers 42 and the Charlestown Pirates 14. We will have the postgame show upcoming for you in just a few moments here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today. Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, home of the best pre-owned car, truck, and SUV prices and selection in Southern Indiana. Jim Butner Auto, striving to keep you driving.
As we return to Charlestown High School, where the Providence Pioneers defeat the Charlestown Pirates 42-14. I will bring your attention back again to tonight's scoreboard. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more info, contact them at 812-282-7521. Well, Coach, this is the part of the program where we just we're going to tease the fact that we will have most outstanding players and some final stats coming, but just your thoughts on this one as we go to wrap this one up. Just your thoughts on the play on both sides.
Well, before the game, when I was talking to Coach McDonald, I asked him point blank, "Are you concerned that you haven't been tested yet?" And of course, he said, "No. Holy Cross tested us, and we felt like we passed that test." But I don't think they'd been tested like they were tonight. And I think this was a really good thing for Providence to be in a tough game.
Yeah.
It was 28-14, and Providence is driving. Charlestown is driving, and unfortunately the quarterback throws an interception, but then the whole game changed.
Yeah.
Providence said, we're passing this test.
Yep.
And went down the field and scored another one. But I think it was a good thing for Providence. I think they needed this kind of tough game.
Yep.
And Charlestown gave them everything they wanted. I was so impressed with the young kid that came in at quarterback today.
Yeah. Tyree Stoner played a nice job.
He did a real nice job. And so I think Coach Hawkins got a bright future with that young man right there.
Yeah,
threw some nice passes. Yeah. And Clarksville now is a passing team, which is different from what I expect. And Providence went to a pounding round attack. But again, if I'm coaching against Providence, I'm thinking, holy cow, what am I going to do now? What are they going to do? Are they going to pound the ground? Are they going to spread us out? Are they going to pass? Providence just got so many weapons. going to be very difficult for anybody to stop them.
Going to make it tough on
anybody.
And
the only thing that stopped Providence tonight was actually Providence stopped themselves several times.
Yeah, quite a few penalties.
Yeah, touchdown call back on a penalty,
Yep.
a couple mishandled balls, a couple interceptions. They kind of were their own worst enemy for a while tonight.
Yep, absolutely. Well, let's step away, catch Coach post-game break. Easy for me to say. When we come back, we will hit you with the final stats and then most outstanding player upcoming. So stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Cobra Kai? What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return to Charlestown High School, 42-14 our final, it's a time to look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank. They've been strengthening communities since 1910. Well, of course, some of those final numbers would be the final score of 42-14 as the Pioneers scored 3 touchdowns. The first 3 touchdowns of the game, and then Charlestown came back with 5:39 remaining in the first half. Trey Stoner to Trey Martin on touchdown. I'll try to show you that one because I didn't get the chance back at the half, so I'll try to find it. And of course, I say that, and I won't be able to. So we'll just say that happened, and then of course the Charlestown Pirates really were able to hold on to the ball much of the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They scored again with 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Stoner to Trey Martin, and then French on the 2-point conversion catch made it 21-14. And then Providence sort of poured it on there in the fourth quarter, scoring 3 times to pull away to the 42-14 final score. But our final numbers here, 13 first downs for the Pioneers, 6 penalties for 75 yards, which is definitely uncharacteristic. Right. And 2 turnovers, both interceptions, French intercepting a ball and Phillips intercepting another. And then for the Charlestown Pirates, 15 first downs, and again, many of those in that third quarter. 2 penalties for 12 yards and 3 turnovers, and those were all 3 Theobald interceptions. He played well.
And that last interception really kind of was the end of it for Charlestown, because they were driving again. They were moving the ball and were in good field position, and Theobald came up big. Yeah, he had a big game for them.
All right, well, we will step away last time. When we return, we will have the most outstanding players of the ball game, and we'll wrap things up from here at Charlestown High School on Glycod.
People need a place to go and someone to help. There's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
I'm your cat, and ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You never know who you're going to run into at a Skyline. I moved to Cincinnati and I was playing in bands. I met Michael and we've been playing and writing music ever since. We live 300 feet from a skyline, and we go there constantly.
And I'm sure there have been multiple times where we've gone before a show and then after the show. Any time for us is Skyline time.
It has a feeling kind of like those mom and pop diners, also like a deep charm for me.
It's just good hangs there at Skyline.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Time for tonight's most outstanding players. Tonight's most outstanding players of the game, presented by Skyline Chili. Visit them at 3505 Grantline Road in New Albany, Indiana. It's Skyline time for those most outstanding players. Let's turn it over to Coach Kaz.
Tell you what, Todd, it's chilly enough. We ought to go get some of that Skyline chili.
That wouldn't be
right
so
now.
bad, would it?
It's getting a little chilly up here. Okay, players of the game. Again, for Providence, it's so difficult because so many players contribute every game. But I think the biggest contributor came off of defense for the player of the game for Providence. That was Eli Theobald with 3 interceptions, and that's really an outstanding night for a defensive back.
Absolutely.
So good for him, Eli Theobald, a senior.
Yep.
And again, it can't be a Providence game without a Theobald playing.
There you go.
And for Charlestown, good for this young man. He started tonight for the first time, a sophomore, filling in for a senior quarterback who's been playing for 3 years. But I like Tyree Stoner. I think he's got a nice future. He threw some really nice passes. Even his long passes that were intercepted were really on target. They were very good passes. They've just Providence players made good plays on them. So I like him, and I hope that Clay McClellan comes back and can finish up his senior season. That'd be a shame for a kid who's played all those years and not
be able to finish out a senior year.
Finish a senior. And then I always have the lineman of the game.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're going to do one from each team instead of just one. And there's a little shaver. We don't have it on. There he is.
There he is. You can see
his helmet is bigger as he is. It looks like a helmet with feet.
I'll kill the Skyline graphic there just so you can see his helmet.
Yeah, that is cute as could be. He's got his brother's helmet on. Look at him go. Anyway, for Charlestown, the lineman of the game would have been Ethan French, their tight end. He made a lot of nice passes, and he intercepted a ball. He made a lot of nice catches, and he had a nice interception. So Ethan French. And then for Providence, and this is a line coach and a lineman watching line play, and this young man, in fact, all the Providence's linemen did a good job tonight, but he does a really good job of pulling and leading some of those long sweeps, and that's Lucas Allgood. So Lucas Allgood, Providence lineman of the game, and Ethan French, Charlestown's lineman of the game.
All right, those, again, our most outstanding players presented by Skyline Chili. Visit them at 3505 Grantline Road in New Albany. It's Skyline time. Well, we got to put a bow on this one because I know they want the press box back. So, Coach, any final thoughts on this before we sign off?
Well, we said it before. This was a good test for Providence, and it's going to help them throughout the season now. And I guarantee it'll give Coach McDonald a lot of things to talk about tomorrow in their meeting and in practice this coming week. And I think they play a team out of Indianapolis Friday night, don't they? Don't they play somebody from out of Indianapolis?
Yes, I'm sorry. Providence's next game is Irvington Prep. The Irvington Prep Ravens on Friday at Irvington Prep, and then the Pirates host the Scottsburg Warriors, and the Warriors falling to the Silver Creek Dragons tonight. And I guess that does bring us up to what what we've got going next week. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's a great segue, right. So we might as well use it. Yep. We will be at Silver Creek High School, checking out their new digs there. Yep. Jeff, Red Devils at the Silver Creek Dragons, 7 p.m. next Friday. Other Glycod games at 7:30. Cathedral out of Indianapolis at Frederick Douglass Cathedral, playing in that 6A Powerhouse Conference up in Indianapolis, playing at Frederick Douglass in Lexington. PRP Panthers at the Male Bulldogs, and Henry County at the North Oldham Mustangs, where you can check out that new field North Oldham has. What are they calling it, Coach?
The swimming pool.
The swimming pool. There you go. So make sure and tune in to us next week. Anyway, I think I interrupted you. Did you have one more final thought there?
Well, the other final thought would be, if I was Jason Hawkins, I would talk to my team about the way they really fought tonight. Yep. And took it right to a really fine Providence team. And you ought to be proud of the way you played, but we just need to play a little bit better. We've got to just play a little bit better. We need to punch those scores in when we get down in that scoring territory.
There you go. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here tonight on Glycod. Thank you for watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod. Tonight's executive producer was Steve Bird. Our camera operator this evening was Christian Sanchez. For analyst, Coach Jim Kazmarek, this is Dr. Todd Carter from Charlestown High School, where our final score again was Providence 42, Charlestown 14. Saying good night, God bless, and we'll see you next week on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Football. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. By German American Bank. Skyline Chili. Clark County Youth Services. Northside Security. And Call's Body Shop.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.
My first year that we won 3 games. We won three of the last 4 games of the season, which was really a good thing at Madison. Madison was terrible then. And anyway, we played Scottsburg the last